Hello, everybody. Today we got some exciting news about the next DLC for Farming Simulator 25, the Plains and Prairies DLC. So we're going to take a look at the blog. We'll read through it first, then we'll take a look at the screenshots from the blog, and then also at the end, I've got some images of the real-life machines of the other machines that are part of the DLC that we don't have any screenshots of yet. So stay tuned for that for the complete rundown of what's all included. But yeah, we'll get into reading the blog here. So the title is Ford joins Farming Simulator with Plains and Prairies pack, which obviously is quite exciting. Ford tractors will now be able to come to consoles. We don't know if that means anything about trucks or anything like that. We don't know anything about that yet. But yeah, we'll get into the blog here. So welcome Ford to Farming Simulator, a pioneer of industrialization. The Plains and Prairies pack brings two classic Ford tractors to the game, alongside legendary machines like the versatile 1080 Big Roy, the modern Fendt Rogator 900, and more. And it's coming out June 3rd. It will be available to download for everyone. And also, if you have the Year 1 Season Pass, you've already got it paid for, or it's a part of your Season Pass, so you're all good to go there. You'll be ready to download it when it comes out. And I'll have a link at the end if you do want to pre-order it for PC with my code that helps me out a little bit. And that enables me to have early access to things like this to make videos for you guys. So there's 3 new brands and 21 machines in this DLC. The new brands we're getting are Ford, GEA, and Trout River. And returning brands, Fendt, Brandt, International, Selford, Batterstadt, and Versatile. And I've got a little helper here making this video with me. So some of the features they've got with this DLC is the fleet grows, so does the attention to detail. Pneumatic sprayers, which is kind of a weird way to say, but just meaning fertilizer spreaders from Fendt and Selford let you spread solid fertilizer. Realistic trailer covers rolls over your stored crops, and working lift axles satisfy your hydraulic loving heart as you maneuver the game's largest manure tanker, the GEA STR 447. Together, these details add to the authenticity of virtual farming. And then we got the list of machines here, but we'll kind of go through that as we go through the pictures I've got here. So obviously we got the 1156 here. We got a better screenshot of it later on, or actually right here. So yeah, there's the Ford 1156. There's also a versatile version. I got a picture of it. Actually, I might have missed getting a picture of it for later on. But there's also versatile, the traditional red, black, and yellow version as well, supposed to be coming with the DLC, which to me is kind of cool because I had started building one of these, so now I don't need to worry about finishing it because Giants has made one themselves, which is probably a better model with their better resources than what I could do. So that's very neat. And in the back here, we can see the Selford Independent 1260. That's the only picture we've got of it. I do have one in the real life section as well when we get that far. Here we've got a few pictures of Big Roy. Obviously a one-off prototype tractor from Versatile in the 70s, but a very cool and unique machine, kind of along the lines of the Big Bud 747, as in it's a one of one, so there'll be many more of them in Farm Sim than there is in real life. So we got a few screenshots of it. Yeah, these tires on here, I'm really hoping they've used them on the 1156s being their 30.5 32s, as that would be the proper size for duals on a 1156. Then we have the versatile Nemesis with the loader. This one here is a 255 CVT. And this one here is a 175 with no CVT badge, so I'm not sure if that means there's different transmissions available or if that's just the decals they chose to make. You're really trying to insert your words here in the video, aren't you? Yeah. Here we got the Fendt Rogator 900. Now, it does have a spreader box, and the way they've worded it in the blog, I don't know that there's a sprayer attachment for it. We don't know that, but it for sure has a spreader box. You can just see the Trout River trailer loading into it. And also here, you get a little bit of a glimpse of the International LT. And that's the only picture we have of it, which is kind of interesting, because if I go to the next one, this screenshot was taken, they have the Mac Anthem hooked to it. So kind of interesting that they switched trucks in the middle of their screenshot taking. But, yeah, you get a better look at how that trailer can be used to fill your fertilizer spreaders, which is really cool. I've seen some of these in real life. I know there's a place near me that uses them for doing this sort of thing. And we also get a better look at the spreader there. Here's the big GE8 tanker they're talking about. I don't know what the capacity of this would be in liters, but it looks pretty massive. Anyway, so... and here we're into the real-life pictures of things that we don't have screenshots of. So first up, we got a Brandt 2500 DXT grain cart, which will be the biggest one in the game, as far as I know. We got the Ford 976. So it's nice that we got the two different sizes of the older four-wheel drives. I know I'll be using these a lot. Probably be my main trailers on most of my save games, even if they are older, just because I really have a soft spot for these tractors. Here's the GA EL48 604800. Now the decal says 5800, but it depends what gallon you're using. I think GA, the gallons in their model numbers are based on the imperial gallon, not the US gallon. So then the pictures I found of the decals in US gallons, so they won't quite match up. It is the correct unit, just a different decal on it. Couldn't find any with the Canadian decal with the different gallon numbers. And then here's the GEA EL48 8D 7900 tanker. So we got two different GEA tankers. I'm sure lots of the guys that do lots of cattle and stuff in Farm Sim will be really excited to have these. We got another picture here of the International LT, just because we didn't get a picture we have in the screenshots wasn't that great, so I grabbed another one so you could see the front of that truck. Here's one of the Selford Independent 1260. Obviously, looking at how it's folded up, it's a pretty big machine. Definitely nice to have another big tillage option for American players. We have the 9620 air boom applicator from Selford as well. Basically a Valmar spreader, but now they've changed to using the Selford name for them now, so I'm sure this will also be quite popular. Hopefully it can be used for lime as well. I know some of the spreaders in game aren't able to be, but this one would definitely be nice to be able to use for that. Then from Vaterstad, we have the PD1000. Basically kind of an updated version of the 980 tank we used to have a few farm sims ago. And also the 84-foot air drill returns. But I imagine Giants will have made some updates to the model, or maybe they've redone it completely, being that the last Seed Hawk we have is still from Farm Sim 17, so it's getting quite old now. We also have the Vaterstad Tempo K24 row planter, which, yeah, there's something in this DLC for everyone on the American players. I know I've seen these before, thought they're kind of a little bit of a unique planter with all the storage they have on them. Then we have the Versatile 976, so this is kind of the colors too that would be on the Versatile 1156 that I am realizing now that I forgot to get a picture of. But hopefully they have triple tire options. I know, as far as I know, I think that still isn't functional in 25 having triple tires, so hopefully this DLC will bring a fix for that. And hopefully they have some on these tractors, because triples were quite common on these older Versatiles. Also, the Versatile Delta Track is coming the first time as an official machine. I know I had the mod of it for FS22, which I might still convert, but will, just because mine will have a few more options than the Giant one. And then the last machine here that wasn't in the screenshots is the Versatile Mechanical Front. So kind of we've got the entire really good selection of Versatile tractors now, which is I'm really excited about. And that was kind of my thought as to what this DLC was going to be, was a lot of Versatile tractors, but I wasn't expecting all the other implements and things we got along with it. So overall, my final thoughts, or kind of thoughts on this DLC right now, is I'm really excited for it. I think this is probably one of the best DLC packs, maybe since the Titanium expansion for FS13, in terms of content for North American players. There's a little bit of something in there for everyone. A lot of equipment I think we'll be seeing a lot of players using. If you got the Year 1 Season Pass, you already own it, essentially. So once it's available for download, you'll be able to use it in your game. And if you don't have the Season Pass, but want this pack, because obviously there's a lot of good stuff there, I'll put a link up in the corner or the description of where you can click on to pre-order it for PC. And that link helps me out a little bit too, to support me and stuff. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this DLC and seeing the fact sheets come out and getting to put it into use in my save game. I know it's now got me thinking maybe I should switch gears and work on a map to use this equipment on, because we don't really have a great map to fit a lot of this stuff. It's so big. So but yeah, that's all I got for you today. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.